Okay, this is part 2 of my collection video. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll put an annotation here or down there. You should see on the side. I'm not excellent with that kind of stuff. So I'll start with the 2x2s. This is my main 2x2. It's pretty fast, a little too fast actually. It's Eachine black with CubeSmith tiles. Pretty good cube. Like I said, could be better. When I changed the sticker, stuff got inside, it slowed down a bit, but it's pretty good. I don't know. White one, this one has stickers instead of tiles. Same deal though, a little bit faster, like with the 4x4s and 5x5s you saw before. Those are my 2 speed cubes, mostly the black one for 2x2. Okay, I'm not even going to turn this. This is 2x2 Rubik's brand. There, I turned it. It is very, at one point, hey look, it's my cat. Cleo, say hi. So this, if you turn it too much, it pops very easily somehow. I don't know. One time the inner mechanism just got messed up, and now anytime you turn it the wrong way, it pops. So I'm afraid of it. So I don't turn much. This is a nice cube. Normally they're slower than that, but this one I'm less afraid that it'll pop. So I turn a little faster. Although I never solve those pretty much at all. This is one of those baby cubes. Monkey. And then a green side. Yep. And 2 special. Lame kinda. Now here, it's hard to get out of my collection box. I have 2 1x1s. These are really hard to solve. I mean, like, I think the algorithm is up inverted up, so like, there, I solved it. Okay. At least I did one solve in here. Here's a white one. You can see I cut it out of it's a corner piece originally. So, my 1x1s. Now here's an operational cube for you, 3x3x4. Now this puzzle I don't know how to solve yet. I'm looking for a good video to learn how, although I only really speed solve with 3x3 lately. So maybe I won't learn this, but it's still cool to have. It's very unique. You can't turn it like that and turn it the other way. It'll lock up. You have to like turn it 180 degrees on the long sides. But whatever, it's still fun to solve, but it's not that I can solve it. It's still fun to have even though you can't solve it. There's non-operational or extended 3x3x5. I glued these extra pieces on, and it's a cool puzzle. When it's messed up, pieces are jutting out at like weird angles. That's cool. You should make one of these. Lance the Blue Knight has a tutorial on how to make those. I think, or Monkey Dude. 3x3x4, pretty much the same thing, but only one side is glued on. This I like more than the 5, so I'd make one of those instead. Easier to make and funner. Oh, and those are both made out of mini Dianshangs. As is this Siamese cube. I could solve it, although I'm very bad in a few of the algorithms. I have to like do a few times to remember. I don't really solve this much. I don't think I've ever solved both cubes with one time. I've just like played around to make sure I can solve it. I don't know. So it's okay. Now this is my worst enemy, Square One. Square One, I learned how to solve it. I kept forgetting algorithms. I had to keep learning them. Then eventually I forgot the whole thing. I learned it again. I forgot the whole thing. I learned it again. I forgot the whole thing. That's where I am now. I didn't bother learning it again. So I just really hate this thing. I can't solve it. I have to use algorithms upstairs, and I don't even remember where they go. So I don't really solve that much. Megaminxes. F3. There's a QJ. It's my main one, although it's still not really fast. It could be way better. Whatever. I can solve it, but very slow, kind of. Not too slow. This is, what's called PVC Megaminx that I pimped with Lance the Blue Knight's method. So you should use that. It's not very fast. You know, my QJ is better, but it's decent compared to how it used to be. And the stickers peel very easily on that for some reason. Chinese Megaminx. I modded this, but then I didn't lubricate it, so it's horrible even though I modded it, and I don't want to lubricate it since I have that other fairly good one. If I ever do like a full relay with this whole collection, I'll lubricate this up. I don't know. There you go. Okay, where was I? Here, I didn't get to this before, but I hard it in the back kind of. It's a cheap keychain 3x3. It's not Rubik's Burner or anything good. It's just like it'll probably pop after a few moves. I haven't really solved it, I don't think. That goes here. Okay. This is a Rubik's Magic. I can solve it fairly fast. I'm going to do it at a competition I'm coming to. I'll make another video about that. And this is a Master Magic. I can also solve that, but very slow. I don't know. So, that's okay. Over here is a Rubik's Revolution that I took off the original shiny stickers. For some reason, I put 2x2 cube snip stickers on it. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's extremely hard to get the old sticker residue off. But it looks pretty good now. I never use it because it's lame, but it's still pretty cool to have. I don't know. And here's a mini one of it. It only has like the one game on that. It doesn't have like all 6 of them. So this thing's lame. I don't know. Rubik's Twist, another good puzzle. I could solve this very fast. Or not very fast, pretty fast. So I like it a lot. Let's play around with it besides solving it. One of those rare puzzles that you can enjoy without like racing all the time. Rubik's World. It's basically a 2x2 with a picture of the world, globe thing. I don't know. Solve it sometimes, not really. UFO. I had forgotten how to solve this, but I relearned it maybe like a week ago. So, I don't know. I'm slow, but it's still fun. And underneath that, I keep my 15 puzzle. One of those old things, or one of the new versions that everyone has. It's I'm okay at it. At least I can do it right. But I'm not really fast. This is a Rubik's Brain Racker. I keep it in this pattern. I consider this solved. Red triangle on the bottom, and then the 3 colored shells they call them, and then the locking one on top. I don't solve this very often, and I rather hate it, but it's still fun to fool around with a bit. Here's another enemy of mine. I think this is the last one. I'll look around in a minute. There's a Rubik's 360. I've never learned how to solve this, and it kind of freaks me out how it's like impossible to get one of the balls out of the first sphere, and come to think of the second and third, I have no idea. So if I find a good video for that, I'll eventually learn it. But the most I can get is like 1 or 2, and that's just by shaking it instead of doing the weird thing. I don't know. If you can find a really good video, I'd appreciate it for like how to like turn it the right way to get the sphere out of it. I don't know. So that's that. I think those are all my cubes. Let's get an aerial view. 5x5s, 3x3s, 4x4s over there, and over there. Special 3x3s, 2x2s. Weird 3x4s and 5s. Square one, Mega Mixes, all that stuff. Okay, here's my stands. The bottom ones are Slick Cube stands. The top ones are Rubik's stands. And the middle ones are Diansheng, I think. This is an Ice Cube stand. This is a 360 stand. And this is a UFO stand. And last, I have my box of parts. Or not last, I still have my stack mat. I'll show you that. This is my box of parts. I have a small modding knife in here. Sticker blades and stuff. Plastic. And all my stickers. I'd never throw out a sticker. I keep them in a little tiny bag in there, like single ones, in case I ever need them. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. If you ever want like a single black sticker, it's like you lost your center cap and someone gave you a new one, or I don't know, that happened to me once. So anyway, if you ever lose a sticker, maybe ask me and I'll send it to you or something. I don't know. Probably not, I'm just joking, kinda. So, stands go on top of that, because I don't never go in that box too much. And now last I have my stack mat. Mini mat and stack mat. This is what I used to solve with. Pretty good stack mat. You can see like the plastic covering over the screen got damaged from cubes flying into it at high speed. But, whatever, it's still good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You probably didn't. My voice gets boring after a while, I'm sure. Oh yeah, and together, how long was it? 9 plus 8, 17 minutes. About maybe 18. So if you watched this all, which I'm sure you didn't, thank you. And then say a comment saying if you were brave enough to watch the whole thing. And don't lie. Yeah. Okay. I should do one solve, but I have barely any time left. Maybe I'll just, there. Thank you for watching.